Hey, Dr. Von Duke here with a quick blog on how to evaluate your score as you go. So while you're writing your EdTPA, you might be wondering, do I have enough points? Am I going to pass? How much effort should I put into this? And I want to talk about this because you want to be banking points. In task 1, which is the task that you have the most control over, where you're doing your lesson plans and giving evidence from your lesson plans, obviously you're writing this before a student is involved, you can bank points on that rubric. And even if you were to fail task 2, you can bank enough points in task 1 that overall your portfolio passes. Now, sometimes you'll have a situation where any one of your tasks could be replaced because you don't have enough points. And sometimes you'll have a specific task that's very bad that it's not evenly done, and so you would want to go back and maybe fix that one. But what have you, task 1 is where you can bank the points. The other thing you want to think about, the other side of the coin, is you want to avoid perfectionism. You want to get enough of a score to pass, and you don't want to think or put more effort into that or strain yourself about this more than that, because there's no advantage to you. It doesn't increase your chances of being hired. It doesn't prove you're a better teacher. As I've said before, this portfolio evaluation is built on the concept of a field-ready novice. So it is designed, it evaluates a field-ready novice. It does not have a design to evaluate an effective teacher. So why try to make it look like you're more effective than you are with a survey instrument or a testing instrument that doesn't work for that end? So you want to avoid perfectionism and not get more points than you need. So here's how I suggest you do this. If you have vague evidence, well, first of all, if you have something very wrong, completely off, you really don't have an answer that's effective at all, that's a score of 1. I'm assuming you don't have that. But supposing you can only muster some vague evidence for an answer, that's going to be a score of 2. Do you have specific enough answers to get a 3 or 4? In my whole YouTube channel here, I give you information to tell you how to get those specific answers. So you should know, looking on each one, if you go through the rubric while you're looking at my rubric video, while you're looking through your commentary, you should be able to tell if you have a 3 or 4. Were you able to add a requirement for 5? Sometimes you can. Put your state cutoff point, add 5 points for margin. Think about then, based on that total score, how much does each of your tasks have to have? What does this rubric have, and what are the total scores for your task so far, and what do you need moving forward? So let me show you what this might look like filled in. Say you're in the state of New Jersey and you need a score of 37. Add 5 points for margin and you've come to a score of 42. Each of your tasks should have a score of 13. Let me revise that. Addition, it's hard. So you need each task should be a 14. And say your score on this rubric is 3 and your total scores so far are 12 for your task. So supposing that you have 4 rubrics done so far on a task, they all have 5, and so far you have a 12. You only need 2 more points to get a 14 on this task in total. Or it could be that you're a little shy of the points that you need. So the next rubric up, maybe you need a 4, or maybe your next task up, you need a 4. So in general, this is just how you can sort of guesstimate how well you're doing and not work too hard and not work too late either, because sometimes people sort of blow this off like can't be that hard. It's hard. But it's not impossible. And if you need further support than what's in this YouTube channel, I offer a special education course on Teachers Pay Teachers. I cover all 15 rubrics, pre-rubrics. I give you 15 videos, PowerPoints, draft documents. I tell you in each one how to gather and mark for evidence, how to document that strategically for the best rubric score, and I give you sentence starters and checklists and so forth. And of course, we're also estimating the score. That's available there at that link on Teachers Pay Teachers, and my link tree has that link as well as information on consulting. If beyond that, you're just having a hard time putting together your particular lesson plan and focus learner, and you would like some guidance on that. All right, good luck. See you around.